The Dutch East India Company had a lot of coins in circulation at that time, but primarily the majority of the coins I found are Spanish. I was just really jazzed finding history, knowing that this had been submerged for a long, long time. After I got home and started cleaning the coins and finding the dates, the period when those coins were from, then I really got excited because these coins have been in the water for over 200 years. This is the earliest one. This is a Dutch ducat, or dalder they called them, 1589 Dutch dalder. This is a India phantom from the late 1600s, early 1700s. In the copper coins, there's quite a selection. There's three what are called kopecks. They're Russian coins from the mid-1700s, late 1780s. What I found interesting in researching these coins was that a kopeck, back at the time these were minted under Catherine the Great, would buy 40 eggs or one peasant. I've got some vellum coins in here that are silver and copper. The Maravedis are the primary coins that I've got here. They were the lowest denomination of Spaniard coin. There's some that I've got that have been what are called counterstamped. When a king passed away, there was a change in a reign of kings. They would go back through their coins and stamp them with a date or the new king's emblem on them. They're called counterstamped. I've got some that have got 2 or 3 different counterstamps on them. Most of these come from the 1400s, 1500s. There's an English commemorative coin I found on the wreck commemorating Admiral Vernon taking Portobello with 6 ships. I researched that on the internet and found out that there were 7 or 8 different commemorative coins that were quite popular back in the 1700s commemorating his feat of taking Portobello. An incidental find laying on the sand, and had been laying there for quite a while, obviously because of the barnacles and the incrustation, was a late 1600s Chinese porcelain plate. Another find on the ship was this English pewter spoon. It's got the British Rose and Crown stamp on it, so it was an English pewter sailor spoon that they ate with. This is a bronze timber spike from the ship. I've actually found quite a bit of iron out there that I've left alone, didn't mess with. I just wanted a couple pieces for my collection. This is an iron timber spike. These are copper planking or sheathing planking nails. They're all hand hammered copper. Another little unusual find I found out there on the ship was this gold cross, this crucifix. My only danger so far has been great white sharks. I've dove 8 times there and been escorted out of there 5 dives by great whites, and actually had one time. I thought I was safe. I surfaced in about 6 foot of water, feeling secure, and had one attack me and take a fin off and scar up my other fin. So I kept it as a souvenir. After the encounters I've had out there and the amount of coins I have under my belt now, I don't see any sense of raping the wreck for anything else. I've got a few artifacts and a good amount of coins, and I think I'll take my son there to show him where it's at, and whatever he does with it in his adulthood later on, he'll do. You know, I'm not showing the wreck to anybody else, and I don't want somebody to come in there and just pillage it and rape the site. So I've primarily left it pretty much alone.
When we return, Gary will take us out to his claim to find gold nuggets. Don't go away.
Well, here we are at the claim. I'm going to go down and find some gold with my detector. It's a section of the creek I've never worked before. We'll see what we can find. We found a few nuggets here behind me, and I'm going to head down the creek and do some grubbing for gold.
With a love for finding treasure, Gary recently registered a gold claim in the Sierra foothills.
A claim generally is located on public land. In this case, it's BLM. Anybody with the proper filing fees and documentation can file a claim on it. So that's what I did this year. Is I have a 20-acre claim up in an area that was known for producing gold. There's mines all around it. I will find all the pockets using a metal detector. It just saves a lot of time and a lot of earth moving to use a metal detector, locate the source, then run that through your machine, and whether it's a sluice or a dredge or your pan or a dry washer, it saves a lot of time.
Well, what I'm doing here is working over some bedrock with this MXT of White's, and I like the bedrock because obviously you don't have to dig down to it. I'm getting some readings here of a 5% probability of iron or less, which means that I've got a non-ferrous metal in here, either lead or gold or brass. I'm going to dig away at it. Could be lead shot. You never know. Get what we call overburden out of the way. What I'm after is the gravel that would be underneath here. And hopefully gold. Pretty heavy stuff there. Nothing fine yet. It's awful heavy. Well, I see something down here at the bottom of the hole. Really nice nugget with quartz in it. Hasn't traveled too far. Really rough. I know that's over ½ ounce of gold right there. Let's see what else, if there's anything else. Usually gold, if it's going to come, it'll be down in a pocket. Uh-oh, well, here's another one. Laying in the bottom of the same pocket. I'm going to scrounge out the bottom of the pocket, see if I can find some more. Yep, here's another piece way down. My God. I'm going to have to get a screwdriver to get this one out. It's wedged down in the bottom. Another long piece. This is a crevicing tool. As you can see, it's really dull. It used to be about that long. I've wore it down, scratching in cracks through the years to get the gold out of the crevices. Gold is the heaviest thing there is, and it will go to the bottom of a crack. So you have to scratch it out quite often. And anyway, that's what I'm going to do right now, is scratch this piece of gold that's laying at the bottom of a crack here that washed down, I'm sure, with this year.